So it's crazy that nobody knew that I was married, which I wouldn't expect anybody to know because I didn't have like a wedding. It wasn't announced. It was like being done out of spite, you know? I remember when we said that we would get married. I knew I didn't want to get married. And I knew that if I just went with him to get the license from downtown, that would have been enough, right? First of all, again, like I said, he had a crazy ass fucking baby mama. And his mama didn't like me. So one day we had been and I mean we fought now, like arguments all off the strength of other things that was happening around and trying to destroy our relationship, which those should have just been signs that he is not the fucking one for me. But good head, good meat kept me around. When we got married, well, when we went to get the marriage license from downtown, it was, we was good with that. Just having the license, that made him think that we was married, and I was cool with that because I knew for real I did not want to marry him. I mean, I did want to marry him, but not the way that we had got married. Like the circumstances around our elopement, horrible. February 16th, I called my cousin Chelsea on February 16th. She knew about our relationship and the back and forth, the bickering, everything like that. But she still was like standing by my side, like, if you want, I got your back. So on February 16th, nobody knew. We had been just looking of ways, like we went and got the paperwork done. And as we were saying, we were showing everybody we was married, this, that, and third. But females in his ear, his mama, his baby, all these people in his ear, oh, that's just a paper, this, that, and the third. Y'all really not married, which was fine with me. But it got into his head like, dang, we really not married. What's the next steps? So he was on me constantly, like, what's the next steps? What do we have to do? What do we have to do? So a month after we went downtown to get the marriage license, which you can go down there for $56, and you can get a marriage license as many times as you want, as long as a pastor does not officiate it. But that will be the beginning step. And they're good for about 6 months without someone signing your paperwork. So anyways, February 16th, I called my cousin, hey, I got a surprise, get dressed, we about to go hang out. He called his best friend. And I was like, yeah, meet me down at Johnson Square. We had done found someone to officiate. Now, this is how I knew that I should have known in my mind that it wasn't going to work. I let some white man marry me in Johnson Square to this man. Now, mind you, I had done already came into my consciousness in 2013. So when February 16th of 2016 rolls around, 2/16/16, I was really at my lowest point. Like I was real low. Like I was just living through my flesh, not through my mental, not through my spirit, just fleshly living. All for a man. Now I'll go back and tell you all about how everything came about, the abuse and everything, but let's just stick right here as to the wedding. So on February 16, 2016, I got married to that man. Nobody knew it was like a surprise, but we did it. And we went to celebrate afterwards. My cousin was there. She was like, oh my gosh, thank you, for letting me be a part of this. And I was very happy at that time. I can't lie and say that I was not happy, because I was. I mean, he was somebody that I thought that I was going to spend the rest of my life with. It was more pressure on me to be just his wife instead of like his baby mom or this, that, and the third. But you know what? That was God keeping me from having extra ties to this man. And from February 16th up until end of April, I wanted to be with him so bad that I was willing to be homeless with this man, living in my car. I mean, I had a place to stay, but who wants to be staying at their mama house with their husband? That wasn't what I wanted to do. But, you know, as long as my daughter was good, I was good with it. But me, I should have just been smarter, way freaking smarter, to know that this is not how you're supposed to be living in a relationship, let alone a marriage. I grew up knowing these things. Yes, I know that people go through stuff and it's all about how you turn it around, but we didn't start like that. Well, our marriage started with us. We were still at my mama's house, and then we were back and forth at his apartment that he had, and things just was out of control. Once I found out that I had sciatic nerve damage in my back, was where I was just like, you know what? This is a problem. So we're living in a trailer at this point. It's like right after my birthday. I'm working at like Payless, and he doing his thing or whatever he had going on. There was some girl that he was talking to, that he was talking to her before he even knew me. When he met her, she was living in Texas though, and she was giving this man money, whatever, blase squad, I don't know. But then after we got married, I'm like, bro, why are you still talking to her? I was talking to her about our problems. First of all, you never let another woman into our situation. Like,
excuse me, chick, I need a charge.
Like, come on now. Why are you speaking to other women, some other woman that you don't know? And this is some woman that wants to be with you. So, of course, she's not going to have anything nice to say about us getting married. Anyways, yeah, that was the gist of our marriage, our relationship. And at this point, I just want everyone to know that I was able to, you know, get away from that situation. I ended up getting sciatic nerve damage in my back, not knowing, because, okay, I work out, I run. You see how slim I am. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is my foot swelling up so bad? Why am I getting this tingling feeling in my foot and I can't run anymore? Like, I'm in pain. Like, my baby punching me in my back, punching me in my thighs, making just for me to feel something, because I was hurting so bad. I'm like, what's wrong? This man used to push me down in a ceramic tub. That shit hurts. So my tailbone, where my nerve is, like I have nerve damage there, not even knowing it. So we got down to the last month of 2016, and it's his birthday, and me going all out. I bought this man a cell phone, and I was throwing him a party using my food stamps and everything. Same day that this is all supposed to happen, he was standing in the kitchen while I'm in the kitchen cleaning up. And I'm like, bro, you didn't do nothing the whole time I was gone. We had washer and dryer, everything. Like, the only thing I asked you to do was put a load of clothes in the washer. Wash the dishes. I didn't get you. You didn't do that while I was going to go and get all the stuff for your party. So I'm like, bro, why you didn't do anything? And he was like, and we got into an argument. I swear I cannot remember for the life of me what the argument was about. But the man started to call me all kind of bitches and hoes and you ain't shit. These were his consistent words to me, because that was how he knew to make me feel low about myself. I always felt like I wasn't shit. Like I didn't have nothing else to give into my life. Like my biggest accomplishment to me was my child, was me giving her life. And I know that I should be proud of myself for that. But what else? What else am I contributing to this lifestyle? This man hated the way that I thought, me being conscious, me not wanting to eat meat. He called me the devil so much off of just the fact that I knew that what we were taught and what we were learning about the Bible and everything, it just wasn't right. And I had done became into my consciousness, and he hated it. For 2 years, he was cool, but once we got married, it was, oh no, you the devil. Don't be doing that. Like burning sage candles. Child boo couldn't do none of that stuff. I was stuck in this paradigm of abuse, consistent, mental, physical, verbal, all of that, emotional. It was abuse. It was never a good feeling. It was only good when he was between my legs, and then at that point it started to become painful because of the sciatic nerve damage. I couldn't even be comfortable with this man between my legs because he had hurt me so bad physically. I just want everyone to know that, I went through this, I went through that, and there was nobody there. And I'm gonna let y'all know, every nigga that put their hands on me was light-skinned. I ain't have not damn dark-skinned nigga put their hands on me, and them was the only niggas that I did not want to date. Every light-skinned man that I dated, my first, my baby daddy, and my ex-husband, all beat on me, and they all were light-skinned. That's another story we'll get into. Part 1, 2, and 3 of my abuse. But I just wanted everybody to know that, yes, I was married February 16, 2016. 7/17/2017. My divorce was final. I got the paperwork to prove it. I'm able and ready to live a better life because what I went through was some bullshit. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. First of all, like I said, I got married by some white man in freaking Johnson Square, and nobody was around. That was right then should have been what are you doing? But y'all just continue to pray for me. We're so much closer to our wedding, and my mom has decided that she would like to have a co-ed bridal shower, which we're going to turn it into our engagement party. So I'll let you guys know about that soon. Y'all have a great day. Peace.